Good morning. Let's start with some exercise. How about like sit-ups, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just plain vanilla sit-ups. Yeah, it's Sunday morning, but kind of chilly, so ah, wow. It's good. How many minutes? 2 minutes. Good, good, good. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. All right. Good exercise. Ah, Okay. Oh, good morning, everybody. Let's get the show started. Uh, okay. So let's talk about law. Um, because yeah, law. Let's talk about law. Okay. So President Trump is he guilty? We are talking about Senate trial. We are talking about criminal law, right? Technically, is he guilty? I think so. I think he's guilty of what? Involuntary manslaughter. I think he's guilty of that. Okay. Involuntary manslaughter. Okay. Homicide. There are degrees. Okay. First degree murder. That's intentional, premeditated murder. Killing of unlawful killing of a person. Unlawful killing of a person. That's definition of murder. Okay. If it's intentional, well, intentional, like unlawful killing of a person with malice, effort, thought. That's the premeditated murder. That's first degree murder. Okay. Second degree murder is more like it's not pre-planned, but it's more heat of passion. Like classical example, um, let's say a man kills another man because he slept with his wife, something like that. So it just happened. This guy got mad, so they got into fight, and as a result, this person dies. And so, let's say let's say Adam. There's Adam, Eve, and Charlie. Okay, Adam saw they are caught in the act like uh, delicto. There's this Latin phrase about that, in flagrante or something like that. Let me look it up. Delicto flagrante. In blazing offense, flagrante delicto. They're caught in the act, basically. Okay, so uh, they kind of passion model. So classical example, let's say Adam and Eve and Charlie. Okay, uh, Charlie and Eve were having an intercourse, and Adam saw it. So Adam got mad. So Adam punched Charlie, and Charlie punched back and Adam overpowered Charlie and Charlie died. Okay. That kind of like it was not premeditated, but it's still murder. It has with second degree murder. Okay. Because there's intention. Okay. Maybe Adam wanted to kill Charlie, but it was not like pre-planned for days. And fourth degree murder is more like lying in hiding in wait. That's premeditated murder. Okay. Planned ahead, like for days or hours. Okay. That's fourth degree murder. Second degree murder, we are talking about criminal law. Second degree murder is like it is intentional killing. Like in that, even that case, Adam wanted to kill Charlie, and he did kill Charlie. That's murder because it's intentional killing. Okay, so that's second degree murder. Why? Because it's not like pre-planned. He was just too angry. Second degree murder is a serious offense. People can go to jail like 20 years, up, but depending on the states. I don't know. I'm not a criminal lawyer. Okay, but fourth degree murder, one person can go to jail for life, or even depending on the states, this person may get death penalty. That's fourth degree murder. Okay, second degree murder, this person can go to jail for 20 years, 10 years, again depending on the states, and also depend on the circumstance. Okay, murder is murder, intentional killing. All right. So first difference between first degree and second degree murder is how long was that intention? How long, how many days, hours did that intention exist? So that's the difference between first and second degree murder. Okay. The longer the planning, the intention of killing somebody, like if this person has planned to kill this person for days, weeks, months, like in preparation, like for example, assassination, all right, or contract killing, like the hired killing, that kind of things. Yeah, those are first degree murder. Okay, because it's pre-planned for a very long time. All right. Uh, so the first degree, second degree murder is intentional killing, but it's more of the intention did not exist for a very long time because somebody just got mad and very uh, angry, right? In that flagrante delicto kind of situation. Okay, caught in the act, that kind of situation. Okay, it is still murder, and they can go to jail for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Okay, even if it's second degree murder, it is murder. It is serious offense. Okay, because not everybody is that's not justifiable. Okay, let's say Adam and Eve, they are married, and Eve slept with Charlie. That's not a crime. That's immorality, adultery. It's not a crime. Okay, so that's Adam cannot be excused or justified for killing Charlie. That's not justifiable. No, it's still second degree murder, and he can go to jail for 20 years, 30 years because it's wrong to kill somebody. Okay, what Adam should have done is file a divorce and let Eve marry Charlie if that's what she wants. It's a free society. We understand Adam's anger, but it, murder is not justifiable at all. Okay, it's a crime. Adam should just let Eve go with Charlie. Divorce. I mean, look, if Eve slept with Charlie, obviously Adam is somewhat guilty of that too. Why? Because obviously he didn't quite satisfy Eve, so the marriage wasn't working. So yeah, divorce is the right course of action. Okay, so Right? We take 5 minutes break, okay, and then we keep talking about criminal law, okay? Yeah, it's legal education, okay. So for the benefit of people, prevention of crime and everything, okay. So all right, we'll take 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. Well, some of my friends, lawyer friends, are prosecutors. Okay, so they deal with criminal law all the time. Okay, so they want to kind of creepy. So, but I don't practice criminal law. I practice civil law. Okay. Yeah. But in law school, criminal law is mandatory required class, and in law school, any law school in America, and also so I learned it. Also to study bar exam, yeah, bar, criminal law is always in the bar exam. Okay, in any state, because it's very important. All right, so uh, yeah, so to be a lawyer, you have to study criminal law. Okay, because it's important, right? We want to prevent crimes. Okay, so purpose of criminal law is prevention of crimes. Okay, so um, okay, so second degree murder, fourth degree murder is intentional killing, but depending on the period of intention to kill somebody, is it a matter of seconds, minutes, hours, or matter of days, matter of weeks? That's the difference between first and second degree murder. The period, duration of that intention of killing somebody. Okay. And their serious offense is felony. Okay. Now, next level is voluntary manslaughter. That's third category. So the big two big category: murder versus manslaughter. Okay. Murder is intentional killing. Manslaughter is unintentional killing. Okay. You have two kinds: voluntary manslaughter and involuntary manslaughter. Okay. Let's talk about involuntary manslaughter first. That's more like one example of involuntary manslaughter would be vehicular homicide. Homicide is uh, unlawful killing of a person. A person died unlawfully. A person's action caused another person's death. That's homicide, and it has to be unlawful. Then what is so homicide? Four categories. Okay, first, second degree, and voluntary, involuntary manslaughter. Okay. Then is there such thing as a lawful killing? There's not a homicide. Yes, like execution, death penalty, or soldier in a war, like in Vietnam War, Iraq, Afghanistan, whatever foreign war. Okay, that's not homicide because they're considered lawful killing. Or police officers killing criminal suspects in defense of themselves and defense of others. Even people who are not police officers, if they kill somebody in self-defense or defense of others, that's not homicide. It's not even a crime because that's lawful killing of somebody else. Okay. Uh, so, but involuntary manslaughter, prime example is drinking and driving, and somebody died from it. There'll be involuntary manslaughter. It's also felony. Okay, people can go to jail for like 10 years for that, 5 years. Involuntary manslaughter. It's called vehicular homicide. Okay, drinking and driving, or even if somebody's sober, but this person oversped, like when the speed limit is like 65 miles per hour, this person was driving 100 miles per hour on a highway, and a person died from that in car accident. Then there'll be involuntary manslaughter. Okay, and it could be voluntary manslaughter too. So what's the difference between involuntary and voluntary manslaughter? Voluntary manslaughter, it involves recklessness. All right, a person drinking and driving or going over speed limit like twice the speed limit, that's reckless because it is foreseeable, reasonable person standard, a person can die from that kind of a car accident. Okay, then it will be regarded as voluntary manslaughter, and this person can go to jail for like 20 years, 15 years, whatever. Involuntary manslaughter, that's more like negligence. So it's the degree of how careless this person was. Is it just negligence, just a mistake? Or is it recklessness? Reckless disregard of human life. Okay. So that's the voluntary versus involuntary manslaughter. Okay. Another example of voluntary manslaughter is that it's incomplete self-defense. Self-defense is allowed. It's not illegal. But let's say Adam and Charlie got into bar fight. Okay, and Charlie ended up dying. Okay, but let's say Charlie attacked Adam first, and Adam was acting in self-defense, but perhaps he overused his force. He defended himself more than necessary. Okay, there will be incomplete self-defense. He overused his defense power. Okay, perhaps abused. Let's say Charlie attacked Adam first, but Charlie stopped fighting, but Adam kept on punching and kicking Charlie, and Charlie died. Okay, there will be incomplete self-defense. It will be voluntary manslaughter. Okay, yeah, Adam can go to jail for like 10 years, 15 years, whatever. State law says. Okay. Okay, so that's that. And there's fifth category. There will be not crime, criminal law, but it will be civil law, wrongful death. All right. A person's deceased person's family members sue the person who caused another person's death. The family member of the deceased can sue in court for money compensation. That's wrongful death lawsuit, civil. Okay. So President Trump may have pardoned himself. and also his family members and his close friends. Some people speculate, we don't know. Right? And President Joe Biden may pardon President Trump if President Trump didn't pardon himself already. Or President Biden may order Department of Justice, United States attorneys, prosecutors, federal prosecutors not to charge former President Trump for political reasons. So, but technically, is President Trump guilty of something? I think so. Okay. Uh, is justice blind? It's not. Power. In reality, power plays a big role, even in criminal court. Okay, so it's just the way it is. Okay. We're not saying it's right or wrong. We're just describing the way it is. All right. Yeah, just Lady Justice, right? Blindfolded Lady Justice does not exist in reality. Justice is not blind, even in the court of law. It's just the way it is. Look at President Barack Obama. What he committed, FISA warrant, yeah, wiretapping, that's illegal wiretapping of President Trump's campaign headquarters, Trump Tower, penthouse. He should have been impeached. Because what he did was worse than what President Richard Nixon did. Watergate. Okay. What President Obama did was a lot worse than what President Nixon did. Watergate. Okay. Why? Because President Barack Obama disguised illegal wiretapping of his political opponent, Mr. Trump, back then, 2016, okay. He disguised as something legal, a FISA warrant, okay. That's a lot worse than what Nixon did, okay. But did he get impeached? No. Why? Power. I mean, President Nixon, he was powerful too. He was president, but he was not popular. Okay? But President Obama was still very popular. He got more power. Even if Nixon, Obama, they're both acting presidents when they committed this illegal crime, federal wiretapping, okay. But President Obama was very, very popular. And yes, he's black. There's some black privilege. Okay. So even in criminal court, if somebody's black nowadays, it's less likely to be convicted in BLM. Okay, so there's some black privilege going on. Okay, so they talk about white privilege. Well, how about black privilege? Okay, it's the reality. Okay, so justice is not blind. Justice does not exist in reality. Okay. Yeah. So then what's in legal theory, at least in theory, was President Trump guilty of? First degree murder, second degree murder, or voluntary manslaughter, or involuntary manslaughter, or wrongful death. Well, wrongful death is not about guiltiness, it's about liability. That's on the civil part, okay? But out of five, yeah, pick a choice, okay? In legal theory, okay? Uh, this we are not, let's not lose this opportunity, okay? So it's about legal education, okay? I'm not recommending anything to Biden administration. We are just studying the law, okay? At least in theory, let's explore for legal education's sake. Right? Yeah. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? So it's multiple choice, okay? Your five choices, okay? If you want to think about it, okay? Yeah, we compare the answers. Okay, so 5 minutes, all right? We'll take 5 minutes. So, how interesting. Yeah. So, uh, let's compare the answers, okay? Okay, it's a fiction, legal drama, courtroom drama, also political drama too. What's the title of this movie? Short film or short novel? Short story? Yeah, The Trial of Donald J. Trump. Okay, so uh, we are exploring this legal possibility, legal theory. Okay, totally hypothetical. Why? Because he may pardon himself, or President Biden will pardon him, or President Biden might order federal prosecutor to not charge President Trump for political reason or for the reason of peace, national harmony, uniting the America, prevent the political division. All right. Yeah, for whatever reason. Okay. So we are not making any recommendation here. Okay. I mean, I'm nobody, so and not many people are watching this, so it does not make any difference anyway. But still, we are not making a recommendation. We are just writing a novel. Okay. Yeah. So I think the correct charge against President Trump would be uh, voluntary manslaughter. Why? Because he was reckless. Was it foreseeable violence? I think so. Why? He was in the position of knowledge, of possibility of the danger, violence. Why? He was the president. He was in the position of the best information, knowledge, data possible. Daily the intelligence briefing. Right? He's in the position to know violence would happen more than anybody else in the world. He was the president. He get daily intelligence briefing. Okay, so he was in the position to know the violence might happen. Okay, and so he was reckless. 7 people died. Okay, including 2 suicides. And he was reckless. He didn't care. All right, I don't think he still cares at all. Did he issue any apology for the death of 7 people? Did he say he's sorry? He didn't. Okay. He's not remorseful at all. He still doesn't care. So my fellow Republicans out there, okay, who still support President Trump, I don't think he is the kind of person who is worthwhile to be loyal to. Okay, that's my opinion. But hey, freedom of religion, freedom of political ideology, okay, it's I respect their right, their freedom. It's their freedom. It's not their duty. It's their right. Whom to support politically. It's their freedom. Okay, so they're exercising their right, freedom. Okay, political support, that's not a duty. It's all right. So they can choose whoever to support. But President Trump said, "Stop the steal." That's more than encouragement of protest, peaceful protest. He also said, "Fight like hell." His lawyer, Mr. Mayor Giuliani, said, "Trial by combat." Okay, and how do you stop the steal? Stop the certification. I mean, protesting outside of Capitol Hill building will not stop certification. January 6th, right? So they will in order to stop the certification process, some people need to get inside the building and physically stop the certification process. Right? That's the logical reasoning there. So in minds of those MAGA mob, the pro-Trumpers in Capitol Hill, in their mind, they were following the order of the president, okay, commander in chief. But that's technically incorrect. Though. Why? President Trump is in no position to give orders to civilians because technically civilians are the employers, they are the boss because it's American democracy. Taxpayers, voters, they're supposed to be the boss, it's ruled by the people, with the people. That's how democracy is supposed to be. Okay, so the pro-Trumpers, they are not federal employees. If they were federal employees, yeah, they are under the direct order. President Trump is the boss as the head of executive branch of federal government. So he is the boss of federal employees. The hierarchy of federal government, okay? Executive branch, not judicial branch, not legislative branch, but executive branch, yeah, he's the head of the government executive branch. But those people who went to Capitol Hill, pro-Trumpers, they were not under the hierarchy, pecking order of President Trump. No, they were civilians. They were not federal employees. Okay. So yeah, they're not in position to take orders from president. They were above and beyond President Trump. Okay, they are the ones who are supposed to give orders to the president as voter, as taxpayer. Okay. Anyway, but I guess they weren't thinking. Okay, they just wanted to ease their boredom, COVID-19 lockdown, just like BLM protesters. Okay, they just wanted to have some fun, and they, as an excuse, pretext, disguise of supporting the President Trump. That could have been why they went there, just to have fun. Okay, but violence happened because the police, Capitol police officers. Did President Trump know about it? Force it? Probably he did. Why? He's the president of the United States. He knows. He knew there are Capitol officers, police officers, would block those protesters, prevent them from entering Capitol Hill building during the certification process. But he kept on saying, stop the steal. Yeah, stop the certification. There was more than encouragement of peaceful protest outside the Capitol Hill building because if that's the case, they cannot stop the process. No matter how many people surround Capitol Hill building, unless they enter the building, they cannot stop the process. Certification process. They cannot stop the steal. Okay, so message was very clear. Yeah, enter the building and stop it. Certification process. Okay. So that's the logical deduction. Okay. Yeah. They cannot stop the certification process unless they enter the building. And for them to enter the building, they will have to overcome the police officers. So violence was very much predictable. And President Trump was in the position to know that more than anybody else in the world. Okay. And he was reckless. He didn't care. 7 people died from it. Not just one person. No, 7 people died from it. Okay. So then what would be his sentence? Okay. If manslaughter, voluntary manslaughter, if it is 10-year sentence, well, 7 people died. Okay. So 70 years. 7 times 10. Okay. Yeah, it would be more than life sentence, wouldn't it? Okay. So that's the theory, okay, legal theory. Yeah, it is serious offense. Okay, so but Democrats, they are being very nice to him, okay, because they are talking about Senate trial. He doesn't not get any jail sentence from Senate trial. Okay, they are being extremely nice and generous to former President Trump. Okay, yeah. Boy. Do I want to see him in jail? Do I personally want President Trump to go to jail? Do I want that? I don't have any opinion about that. Okay, we are just talking about legal theory, jurisprudence, criminal law. That's it. And President Trump as an example because it's an interesting example. Okay, that's all. Do I want him to go to jail or do I not want him to go to jail? I don't have any opinion about that. Okay, why? Well, first of all, I'm not a criminal lawyer. I'm not prosecutor. Okay, I'm a civil lawyer. Second of all, I just don't have any opinion. I neither want nor do not want him to go to jail. I just don't want to have an opinion. Why? I have no opinion. Okay, so honestly, I don't have an opinion either way. Okay, so we are just making logical thinking. Okay, so it's a legal education. Okay, that's it. All right. So all right, sin. Okay, cut. All right, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so. Uh, So, you guys talking about criminal law, okay? Yeah, let's not lose this opportunity, okay, to study criminal law, okay, review. So, in criminal law, there's this crime of conspiracy, and that's higher, bigger sentence. Why? Because it's more dangerous when there are more than one person planning to commit a crime, okay? It's conspiracy, okay? So, was it a conspiracy then? Yes. Why? Conspiracy of thousands of people who were there. Okay. And President Trump was very forefront of all this criminal planning. Okay. Um, that's conspiracy. Even higher sentence. Okay. Because that's more serious crime, because it's more dangerous. Okay? So that's criminal law. Okay. Criminal law, the criminal conspiracy. Okay. And look, MAGA mob, okay, who went into the Capitol Hill building, okay. I am sympathetic to them, but I'm not sympathetic to President Trump, though. Okay, when it comes to this crime, all right, that's committed, all right, it's serious matter. Okay, that's why Democratic Party senators and Congress people are spending their federal time to make this happen, Senate trial, okay, because for the sake of justice and democracy. Okay, so this time I have to side with Democrats. They are doing the right thing, in my opinion. Okay, because somebody has to answer death of 7 people. Okay, so, and it should be President Trump, not people who are in jail now, QAnon, Oath Keepers, Proud Boys. Okay, I'm kind of sympathetic to that. Okay, yeah, they just do something wrong. All right, but they were misled and misguided. Okay, and the defense attorneys representing those people in jail, yeah, blame Trump defense. Okay, it's in the news, right? So, like in like the gangsters, right? We are not we are not saying it's the same situation, but there's some similarity. Okay, so gangsters, mob boss, okay, like mafia boss, sometimes order his employee to assassinate competing mob boss, like the movie Godfather, Francis Coppola. Okay, yeah, that's what they used to do. And in Mexico, you have drug gangs. Yeah, they still do that. Possibly in America too. Okay. When a person die from that kind of assassination, competing gangsters, the person who gave that order of assassination, that person is guilty of murder, first degree murder. Although that mob boss did not kill, he just ordered his employee to kill. And if murder happens, mob boss is guilty of first degree murder, even though he's not the one pulling the trigger. Okay. Yeah, it's criminal conspiracy. Okay, so that's the criminal law. Okay. I'm not making this up. I'm just telling you existing American criminal law in all states is the same. Okay, minor difference, but that's the criminal law in America. Okay, I'm just sharing with you what I learned in law school when I was studying bioexam. Okay, so those people who went to jail for committing violence against Capitol Hill officers, police officers, and those people who trespassed governmental property to interfere with the government business, and they're in jail now. If they're in jail, uh, the correct legal theory in criminal law is that President Trump should be in jail too. Okay, but Lady Justice is not blind in reality. Okay, so there's the cartoons, right? Yeah, you have blindfolded Lady Justice, kind of lifting up the that band and peeping, right? Yeah, cheating Lady Justice, right? So that's the reality. Back in President Bush Jr., George W. Bush, his era, there was this housing bubble, there's the subprime mortgage crisis, and the bailout of big banks because they are too big to fail. And sometimes golden parachute. Okay. Yeah. So big institutional investment firms, CEOs, retired with full retirement package, like millions of dollars, golden parachute. Okay. Yeah. It's the small people who get hurt, who get caught. Many times, big people they get away with it. Too big to fail. Too powerful to fail. Too powerful to go to jail. Okay. Kind of rhymes, huh? Too big to fail. Too powerful to go to jail. That's a reality. Right? We are not saying it's wrong or right. Okay, we are just describing the way it is. Okay, it's about power. All right. Yeah, and it's a big factor in this equation. Like who go to jail, who doesn't go to jail. Okay, who get away with it. All right. Yeah. That's the reality. Okay. So, but Biden administration, their focus is on economy, environment, well-being, health, like coronavirus. That's their focus. They're too busy. Okay. In their mind, they're solving most important problems. Like in their mind, that's climate change, COVID-19, right? Uh, so that's their top priorities. So they may decide not to press charges, criminal charges on President Trump because it may cause national political division. It may worsen the division is already there, okay, but it may worsen the division and it may cause distraction. Sorry about sputtering. Okay, it may cause the distraction, not to be confused with destruction. Okay, it may cause destruction too. Okay, division, distraction, destruction. It may cause that if President Trump go to jail or get into criminal trial, there could be riots, right? So for the sake of peace and safety of Americans, they might decide not to press charges on President Trump. And even if they do, President Trump may have pardoned himself. We don't know. He didn't tell, right? But we don't know, okay? Some people speculate he did. Knowing him, right? Yeah. Hey. So, some more criminal law. What's the point of, because every now and then you hear in the news some person got 200 years jail sentence. So what's the point of that? Because nobody lives that long, right? So what's the point of giving 200 years of jail sentence? Okay, we take 5 minutes break, okay, and then we talk about it. Okay, okay. Okay. So those jail sentences, like 100 years, 200 years, 300 years, it has to do with this point system in jail. Alright. Um, if a prisoner behave very well, or if this prisoner works in the jail, like cleaning the bathroom stuff, yeah, they get points to reduce their sentence. So if this person is sentenced for 200 years in jail, it will be a lot difficult to for him to get parole board. Parole, like house arrest instead of jail arrest. Okay. Yeah. So that's the rationale behind 200 years, 300 years jail sentencing, to make it more difficult to make parole, house arrest, or commuting the sentence. Okay, it's a lot more difficult according to this point system, early release. Okay, so that's the point. Okay, right. Enough with criminal law. Okay, yeah, let's talk about something else. Okay, we talked enough about that. Okay, so let me refill this water. Okay. Just one last comment. Okay, I promise then I will talk about something else. Okay. Yeah, MAGA map and MAGA map boss, that's President Trump. Okay, so he's the MAGA map boss. It's not, I mean, there's no payroll. It's more informal, kind of. It's not a real organization. Okay, MAGA map and map boss, President Trump. Okay, it's not a real tangible organization with payroll system. Okay, but uh, informally it did exist. MAGA map and MAGA map boss, President Trump. Okay, so in their mind, they took orders from President Trump. Okay, so it's all documented, tape recorded. Okay, but because President Trump is still getting a lot of support from Republican Party voters, taxpayers, Republicans, and also United States senators, Congress people. Okay, and so he have a lot of powerful friends and also popular support still, which is quite surprising to me. Okay. So power dynamics, yeah, so he may get away with it. Okay. Yeah. We don't know, right? Who knows? Do I want him to go to jail? Or do I not want him to go to jail? I have no opinion. Alright. I don't want to even form an opinion about that. Okay. Yeah. I'm not interested at all. Okay. I'm just glad that he's out of the White House. I can tell you that. Why? He's too elitist. Okay. To my taste. All the people that he hired, okay, his family members, his friends, cronyism, nepotism, right? Yeah, I'm glad he's out of the White House. Okay, especially in the light of this January 6th, right? We have President Joe Biden now, right? Yeah, he's more like grandfatherly figure. He kind of look very calm. I don't like his policy at all, right? He's against oil and gas, and I have to disagree with President Joe Biden, right? Because Green New Deal, yeah, AOC or Democrats, they don't really have a plan. Okay, we need energy. Okay, clean energy like wind power, solar energy, it only goes so far. Okay, it's not as powerful as oil and gas, scientifically speaking, because oil and gas, fossil fuel, that's the condensed accumulation of millions of years of solar energy. That's the science. Okay. So it's more powerful than solar energy, direct solar energy. Why? Because they are more condensed form. Yeah, animals, plants, microorganisms, they die, they get buried. And earth, pressure, heat, they cook this fossil fuel. Very condensed energy form in this biomolecules, the covalence bonding energy. Okay. Is very cool stuff. Invention by God. It's not even evolution. No, it's designed by God. Fossil fuel energy. Okay. Evolution is about living organism, right? Fossil fuel, they are dead organisms. So who invented fossil fuel? It's God. It's not evolution. It's not survival of the fittest. Okay, because those animals and plants, they are dead. All right, and got buried under the ground. So it has nothing to do with evolution. Fossil fuel, okay? It's God's invention. It's God's blessing on humanity. But well, President Biden, he's Catholic, he's Christian, okay? But many Democrats are not. Many Democrats, they are more atheists, or they're not just not interested in religion in general, okay? Yeah, they're more secular people, which is not necessarily a bad thing, okay? So there's good balance between religion and secular, okay? Yeah, it's good balance because many times secular people they make good criticism about against religion, and religion need that in order to be better religions. Okay, they need constructive criticism from secular sectors. Okay, yeah. So this dualistic existence of Democrats, Republicans, religion, and secular sectors is a good thing. Okay, checks and balances. Huh? No, I might have some haircut. Okay, I might cut my hair. My parents suggested it to me. I might for a change. I might. I don't know. Let's grab some beer. Okay, I bought some beer. So, but will I go to barber shop? I don't think so. I think I will just haircut myself. Okay, because I just want to cut a little bit, not too much. So where would I have cut my hair? In the bathroom, maybe in the bathtub, just before I take a bath. That's the plan. I don't even need to look at the mirror when I cut my hair. Okay, I just grab it like this. Woo, woo, woo. Right. Yeah. Just a little bit. Yeah, my friends also suggested to me I should have haircut. Okay, so okay, I might. They should not have committed violence against Capitol Hill police officers. Okay, and that was a surprise to me because Republicans we love police officers, right? Blue Lives Matter, during the BLM. So that was a big disappointment. Okay, so. But do I regret having voted for President Trump back in 2016? No, I'm not. I don't regret at all. Okay, because given the information available to us back in 2016, we didn't foresee this. Nobody can. We don't have crystal ball. We're not fortune tellers. Nobody is. Okay, we cannot foresee the future. Okay, so given the information available at the time, 2016, 5 years ago. Okay, we did our best. We made our judgment. Because who was the alternative? Okay, Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz in the Republican primary. There was no competition. Okay, it was Mr. Trump. Okay, there's Republican primary, and I didn't vote Republican primary. Okay, why? Well, I didn't know how to. Anyway, but Republicans they voted for Mr. Trump in primary, right? And when it comes to general election, I did vote for Mr. Trump. It was too obvious. Okay, in the debate with Madam Secretary Hillary Clinton, okay, it was too obvious to me and to Republicans or general public Americans, who wins? Okay, it was too obvious. Okay, so I don't regret having voted for him at all. Okay, yeah. And Capitol Hill incident. Yeah, I'm sorry to keep talking about this. Uh, yeah, I'm very sorry. 7 people died from it. I'm very sorry. Hundreds of people in jail now, and I'm very sorry about hundreds of people who lost their jobs, their reputation damaged. Okay, I'm sorry, but I never once doubted the election result. I think President Trump lost fair and square. Okay, because Americans witnessed, observed his incompetence. Right when coronavirus happened, he was so quick to blame China for it, pointing fingers. That's not good leadership. That's not good role model. When something happens, FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, World War II, it was not his fault. It started in Europe. But when it happened, when they started attacking America, like Japan or Germany, U-boat to submarine, okay, yeah, he got involved and he took care of it. He hired the right people like General Patton, General Eisenhower, all right, General MacArthur. He took care of it. He didn't point finger, blame somebody for the problem like President Trump did. So this was very big disappointment, incompetence of President Trump. Blame China, calling China virus. BLM. He said he's law and order president. Okay, our MAGA mob boss, Capitol Hill, January 6th, 2021. That's not law and order president. That's more like unlawful, anti-law, anti-order president. Okay, he encouraged that event. That's not law and order president. When BLM happened, he couldn't stop BLM violence. He failed. He couldn't stop it. Turkish chip, law and order. I'm law and order president. You know, holding the Bible, photo ops, Turkish chip. He couldn't stop it. BLM violence. He couldn't stop it. Before January 6th, he caused it. Stopped us still. Okay. During January 6th, he said, "Oh yeah, guys, go home." Okay. Well, too late. They're already in the Capitol Hill building. Okay. After January 6th, washing his hands off. Oh, I'm not responsible for it, but he is. Okay. Oh, he denounced QAnon. He denounced Proud Boys. He denounced uh, Oath Keepers, trying to distance himself. Did not issue a single pardon because that's politically inconvenient. Self-serving, self-preserving. Okay, he may have pardoned himself though. We don't know. Okay, maybe he didn't. We don't know. Okay, but he did not pardon anybody who are in jail now because of his misguidance, misdirection. January 6th. Okay, he didn't even apologize. 7 people died. Right, and he caused that death. Those deaths of 7 people. All right, and what's he doing now? Living life, Mar-a-Lago, Florida, luxurious, place when his former followers are in jail. Some of their careers ruined, reputational damage, harm done. 7 people died. He's just living life, okay? he's it's kind of like house arrest, right? Mar-a-Lago, Florida, right? Yeah, kind of house arrest because, but as former president, yeah, full protection, Secret Service, right? Yeah, when his followers are in jail, okay. So yeah, and many of Republicans are still support former President Trump, maybe out of compassion, sympathy. I don't support him as a politician anymore. Okay, I don't. Right? He proved his incompetence as a politician, okay, as a leader. Okay, so um, but hey, long live the king. Okay, let him live very long time. But should he go to jail? Well, he's kind of old. He's in his 70s. I don't think he can physically withstand the hardship of a prison. For his well-being's sake, he's in his 70s, right? So jail imprisonment may not be good for his health because he's too old, right? So, but I think what should happen ideally, he should issue apology to the families of seven people who died because of him. He should apologize people in jail because of him. He should apologize to people who ruined their career or reputation because of him. At least he should apologize. And he should give up his money to them voluntarily. I think that's what he should do. A person's dollar value, actuarial science, life insurance policies, okay? Insurance policies, insurance companies, actuarial science, okay? Yeah, they do calculate dollar value of a human life. Okay. It's kind of blasphemous. Yeah, life is invaluable, priceless. I get it. But insurance companies, they have to calculate that. That's actuarial science. Okay. We'll take 5 minutes break and we'll talk about it. Okay. How much money should President Trump give to 7 people who died, their family members? Okay. We'll talk about it. Okay. Actuarial science, insurance. Okay. Okay. 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay. Okay. Okay, so when I was in law school, Ann Arbor, Michigan, I took a lot of classes, business related, like corporate law, tax law, like business income tax class, partnership business income tax. Okay, partnership taxation. That's very difficult class. It was very one of the most difficult class I took in law school, and I got a B. Okay, also financial regulation. Okay, that was also a very difficult class. I got a C. Okay, gentleman C. Okay, yeah. There are some other classes I got gentleman C. Okay, I think it's a tort class, also international law class. Okay, so I think I got a C there. So three C's, I think. But my graduating law school GPA was 3.0, like B. Okay, barely over it. Okay, so hey, it's top 10 law school. Okay, Ann Arbor, Michigan law school, very good school. I learned great deals. Okay, but I took like investor protection class, business related, and also secure transaction, business law, also accounting for lawyers, finance for lawyers, which is like second semester accounting. Okay, so yeah, they're very good classes, like business introductory business classes. Okay, it was very interesting. Okay, it was not easy. No. And economics for lawyers. Oh, that was a very nice class too. Yeah, law school invited business MBA business professors because business school was about 2 blocks away from law school. Okay, they have nice cafeteria there. So every once in a while, I'll go there, have lunch there. Okay. Oh, whatever. So yeah, I also my father is economist. Okay, so yeah, I learned as an undergrad in Madison, Wisconsin. I took microeconomics. That was very good class. Okay, so yeah. So I'm literate in economics, business, finance, accounting. Okay, because I learned it. I took classes. Okay, yeah. So accounting. Look, life insurance. Okay, yeah. It's I don't have life insurance. Okay, but when I was in the U.S. Army, I was offered free life insurance. I declined. Okay, but I'm not against life insurance as a product. And also, when I first came to Alaska 5, 6 years ago. Okay, yeah, I was applying for jobs, and some of the recruiters, life insurance companies, tried to recruit me. I said no. Okay, and because life insurance is good. Okay, but I don't want to get involved. Okay, so yeah, so I never bought life insurance. In the U.S. Army, I said no. It was free, but I said no. Why? I don't want to think about death. So, yeah, in crime TV, criminal documentaries, documentaries about crimes. Okay, some people kill their own parents to get life insurance. Some people kill their own spouses for life insurance. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to think about that, but that's like very exceptional cases. All right, life insurance policy I think is good product in general. All right, so let's calculate human life dollar value. Okay, because that's actuarial science. They have to do it. It's blasphemous, a little bit sacrilegious. Okay, life is priceless. All right, but we have to do it. Okay, we'll make it simple. Okay, let's say a person make $100,000 per year. Okay, and spend $90,000 per year. So this person get to save $10,000 per year. Okay, we simplify. Let's say this person live for 100 100 years. Not $100, okay. Okay, so $10,000 this person get to save for 100 years. So $10,000 times 100 years, that's $1 million. Okay, so that's human life dollar value. Okay, $1 million, right? President Trump, he has what he says he's worth $10 billion. Okay, what's $1 million? Nothing. Okay, it's like cigarette money to him. Okay, so seven people died. Okay, give them 1 billion each to their family, victims' families. Okay, so $7 million out of $10 billion of President Trump's pocket. No problem. Okay, I think that's what should happen. Okay, give them some money. Okay, that's the least he can do, and issue some apology and meet them, victims' families. Personally deliver, hand delivery of this seven checks, each of them $1 million. Okay, I think that's what should happen. Ideally, that will be my recommendation. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to put him in prison. He's in his 70s. I don't think be able to. He'll be able to withstand the hardship of prison. He's too old. Okay, but he got the money, $10 billion. Give them some money, okay, out of his pocket. I think that's what he should do. I think that's what should happen, ideally. No lawsuit, okay, just voluntary donation to the victims of his own crime. Okay. Yeah, give them some money, okay. Compensation. I think that's what should happen. That will be my recommendation. Yeah. Repentance. Okay? You got the money, okay, yeah. Sell some buildings. We have Trump named towers. Okay, let them take down that Trump sign because I don't think it is any glamorous now. It used to be Trump brand, Trump name. Nowadays, it's very tarnished. It's not a good brand anymore. Okay, after January 6th, especially. Okay, I don't think it's marketable brand. Trump name. Okay. Yeah, let him sell those Trump towers, Trump hotel, whatever, Trump building. Just take down the Trump sign. Do not destroy the building. No economic waste. Okay? Just take down that Trump sign and replace with whatever. Okay. Yeah, let him sell the buildings. Come up with $7 million. How about people in jail? People who lost jobs. President Trump, former President Trump, he should compensate for them too. Each of them, let's say there are 1,000 people. Let's say there are 500 people in jail. Well, let's make it easy. Let's say there are 1,000 people in jail and 1,000 people who lost their jobs. Okay. So how much compensation? People who are in jail, how 500,000 each? Okay, so 500,000 each to people who are in jail because of him. All right. 500,000 times 1,000. $500 million. Oh my god. Is it? How about $10,000 for people who are in jail? Okay, there are 1,000 of them. $10,000 each. They will $10 million. Okay. Okay. How about people who lost their jobs, damaged their reputation because of him? Okay, $5,000 each. Okay, and that 1,000 of them, so $5 million. Okay, so $10 million, $5 million. Okay, that's $50 million. Okay, yeah, I think you should do that. Okay, so because it's not going to damage him too much. Okay, yeah, he got $10 million. Okay, he will lose like what, about $50 million, right? Let's say he lose $1 billion out of $10 billion. I think that's fair. Okay. Let him donate $1 billion out of his $10 billion asset. Okay. Yeah. Let him sell this Trump Towers, Trump hotels, Las Vegas, anywhere in the world with Trump name. Okay. Let him sell it. Okay. Out of $10 billion, let him donate $1 billion, 10%. Okay, and give it to the people who are in jail, who died, victims' families. Okay, people in prison and people who lost jobs, reputation. Okay, let him spend $1 billion, 10% of his asset. Okay? Out of $10 billion, let him spend $1 billion as a repentance, as forgiveness offering. All right, I think that's fair. Okay, so that would be ideal solution for this problem. Okay, look, in humanology, violence is not a solution, never. Okay, yeah, we are pacifist, we are humanist, we are about repentance, we are about betterment, we are about education, right? Yeah, just give them some money, okay, voluntarily. Yeah, out of $10 billion that he has, spend $1 billion to the people who died, their family members, survivors, people who are in jail because of him, people who lost their jobs, damaged reputation because of him. Yeah, spend $1 billion. Tithe 1/10. Yeah, repentance money, offering. Okay, I think that's what he should do. Okay, all right. No violence. Okay, peaceful solution. Okay, we are good at that. Welcome to humanology. Okay, we are very pacifists. We are peaceful. Why? Because we are smart. Okay, we can solve world problems peacefully. Oh, it'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so welcome to humanology. We got all the solutions to world problems. We are good at problem solving peacefully. Okay, violence is never a solution. Okay, it causes another problem. Violence is a problem. It's not a solution. Okay, violence causes more problem. Okay? Violence is a problem. It's not a solution. Okay, never a solution. Okay, we are pacifists. Why? Because we are smart. We can come up with a solution metaphysically. All right? Yeah. We are smart. We are educated. We are civilized. Okay. Yeah. Because we are smart. We can come up with peaceful solution. Okay. Yeah. So this brand of humanology is good. Okay. So we take 5 minutes. Okay. So okay. Very good. Pretty outside. Dark blue. Alaska morning. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, so peaceful resolution, peaceful solution, right? Yeah, we advocate for peace, okay? Because we are smart. Okay. Ay. Mm. Oh, some funny story, okay? Do you, I, I don't know how old you are. Okay, I'm 42. Okay, I'm old school. Huge fan of American pop music back in 1960s, black and white era. Okay, there's this wonderful song called Louie Louie, the King's Man. Okay, I think they're American. Okay, why? Because they got involved in FBI investigation. Okay, why? Louie Louie. Uh, let me sing you that song. Okay, I love that music video. Okay, go-go dancers, beautiful. They're white people, Caucasians. Okay, so what? They're beautiful. Okay, African Americans, very beautiful, very talented. Okay, but Caucasian Americans, they are beautiful and talented too. Okay, I love black people, white people, brown people. I love everybody. If I ever gave you impression of being a racist, I'm sorry. I love all races. Okay, blacks, whites, browns, mixed races, Hispanics, Jews, Arabs, Asians. They're all beautiful. Okay, huge fan. Huh? Natives. They're all cool. Okay. The Kingsman. I think they're American band. Are they? Okay, the Kingsman. Is it the American band? Or are they British? I'm just curious. Okay. Oh, Portland, Oregon. They're American. Okay. Western Coast, Oregon. Okay, okay. That's what I thought. I thought they were American. Okay. Sure, Louis Louis lyrics. Yeah, electric guitar. Da 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 da. Then percussion. Da do 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 do. Hello, hello, oh, no, we gotta go. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, hello, oh, baby, we gotta go. Finally go west for me, catch your ship across the sea. Sail that ship about all never know if I make it home. Lua, lua. Ah, baby, oh no, we gotta go. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Lua, lua, baby, we gotta go. But when they sang this, nobody understood what they were talking about, okay? It's very difficult. The pronunciation, maybe they were drunk, maybe they're on drugs, who knows, okay? So people just didn't understand what they are saying. They are white people, Portland, Oregon, okay? But the way they sang this song, they just didn't understand the lyrics. So there was some FBI investigation, okay? Is it some spy, some Soviet Union, communist agenda, or hidden message? It's some funny story, okay? Louis Louis. Okay. Great music video. Yeah, I think that's the song music video I danced to a couple nights ago, okay. Maybe last weekend. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. So in this humanology paper, I didn't write it this morning, but maybe this evening, I don't know, because I want to take a break from writing. Okay. So I want it to be positive copium. I want to enjoy writing. Okay, but if I don't enjoy writing and if I'm forced to write, it'll be negative copium, it'll be boring, and reader their copium will be negatized. I want their copium to be positivized. Okay, so Yeah, one person's copium action channel, okay, it becomes another person's copium perception channel, okay. Action of writing, that's copium action channel for me, but for the readers, it will be copium perception channel, okay. So that's the bridge between copium action channel and copium perception channel, okay. My action, I'm subject, okay, of this action, right? But for other people, I'm an object of perception. Okay? If I'm the subject of action, my action becomes object of somebody else's perception. Okay? So let me jot it down. It's yeah, metaphysics, philosophy, action versus perception. Okay. It's advanced topics in copiomology. Okay. So not very advanced, but miscellaneous topics, but it sounds better when we say it's advanced topic. Uh, Yeah, this paper title is like copiomology colon or new metaphysics. Okay, so it's kind of philosophical, metaphysical. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll submit to Psychology Journal just to say hello. Okay, because it deals with copiomology. It's like micro, well, micro or macro humanology. Psychology is like micro humanology. Sociology is like macro humanology. But I did submit some papers to sociology journals. They rejected it. So yeah, this paper I will submit to psychology journal. Okay, because I made some constructive criticism about psychology. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to cut my hair. Okay, so I may not. Right, because if I have long hair, I can pull it back, right, and make it look shorter, or just let it all hang out. I like my hair, okay? I don't think I want to cut my hair. Not yet. Okay, so. My parents, my friends, they gave me recommendations, suggestions, okay? But sometimes I take it, sometimes I don't. Okay, I'm in charge of my own life, my freedom, my rights, okay? They give me advices, I appreciate them. Sometimes I take it, sometimes I don't. Okay? Haircut, I don't think I will have haircut. Okay. I like the hair on top of my head the way it is. It is for now. Okay, so no haircut. No, not this week. So, so in this paper, I talked about virtue of zero, the discovery of zero. It took Indians, South Asia, Indian yogis, Indian mathematicians to discover zero. Okay. Very philosophical. Okay, number zero. Right. The virtue of the middle, golden middle, equanimity, ataraxia in Greece, Greek philosophy. Okay. Yeah, the virtue of zero. I talked about that. I wrote about that. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Balance, yin and yang. Okay. Zero is very philosophical number. Okay. So Arabic number system, they are Middle Eastern Arabs. Okay. It was way before Islam. Okay. Yeah. Arabic numbers. No, Arabic number system 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. but they did not have zero initially. Okay, it took Indian philosophers, yogis, yoga, okay, to discover zero. So discovery of zero is big chapter in history of mathematics. Okay, the Indians, huge fact. Yeah. So what's the next section that I'm gonna write about? It's about discipline. Okay, anti-parallel, discipline level, pleasure level. The opposite side of direction of pleasure, that's pain. Okay. Yeah, discipline is about pain and suffering. Okay. In psychology, psychiatry, they say trauma is bad. In humanology, yeah, no, trauma is a good thing. Because Friedrich Nietzsche said, yeah, what does not kill you will make you stronger, right? And secular Americans, they say, no pain, no gain. It's about muscle building, okay? Exercise, diet, right? So this is one of many points where we humanologists deviate from psychologists. Okay. Yeah, minor pluses. Okay. Yeah. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? So well, it's been 2 hours, okay, so we'll stop and restart, okay? You don't want to lose this footage. Alright. And sometimes computer crash, software fails sometimes, okay, so okay, we stop and restart, okay. So